There's a new survey today, a new poll. It shows basically 70% of America no longer has any faith in its institutions. But why would it? I mean, look at our border. Here, this is actually coming to us. We were just talking about Fox. From Fox, so thank you for this, Fox.
Here you go.
Here they are looking at all the migrants flooding across the border.
A lot of adult men being let through now. So every person who was just let through is appears to be a single adult male. Brian, if we can turn around really quick. I don't know if they're all with the same group. Let me try to ask them really quick. Hola, ¿hablas español? ¿De dónde son? ¿De dónde son?
Ghana.
Ghana. You're from Ghana. Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Haiti.
You're from Haiti?
Yeah.
You're from Haiti? And why did you decide to come right now?
All right.
Why did you decide to come right now?
The state?
¿Por qué estás viniendo? ¿Por qué decidiste venir aquí ahora en los Estados Unidos?
Yo vivía en Chile.
You live in Chile?
Yeah.
But you're from Haiti?
I'm from Haiti, so I'm living down in Chile for 5 years.
Okay, so why did you decide to come?
Yo quiero venir ahí en Estados Unidos porque allá es donde estaba en Chile.
He says he wants to live here in the United States. Where is everybody else from? ¿Hay alguien aquí que puede hablar inglés?
There's a lot of
Where? Haiti? Haiti? Why did you decide to come here?
Brazil.
Pardon?
Brazil.
Brazil.
Okay,
You're
so
from
he's
Brazil.
from Brazil. So you get some people from Brazil, from Haiti. They're not from Mexico. They're certainly not women and children, right? I mean, they give us a big song and dance about the women and children. Now, again, that's just anecdotal, and it's just for one moment in time. But I think overall, what we're dealing with, of course, is increasingly a mega problem at the border. Joe Biden has no solution. Kamala Harris won't even go to the border, yet she's been charged with it. And somehow, Attorney General Merrick Garland, though he has promised to deal with this fentanyl crisis, which is severe. I mean, every day you pick up the paper and more headlines about people dying from this. I have a lot to say on that. I'm going to save it for a later episode because it's like we're reliving history. Just think about those opium wars back in the 1800s in China. They also had a very porous southern border. And at that time, it was the Western Europeans that were bringing in all these drugs, opium being the main one, right, that came in through that porous southern border and nobody could do anything about it. This is like payback because the fentanyl is being manufactured in China, comes to Mexico right up through our southern border. And yet these idiots on Capitol Hill, here's Democrat Lou Correa, who's like somehow praising this administration. I mean, you keep drinking the Kool-Aid, buddy. You know, just because you say it doesn't mean it's true.
Want to turn our attention to something very interesting, more important. The most important thing on Main Street today in my district is drug addiction, narcotics, trafficking, fentanyl. I'm going to quote you June 23rd of this year. You said, and I open quote, "The U.S. government continues to do everything in our power to disrupt fentanyl trafficking and to prevent more of our communities from being devastated by the fentanyl epidemic." We went on to say, "We are targeting every step of the movement, manufacturing, and the sale of fentanyl from start to finish." Mr. Garland, I believe that the only thing that cartel leaders fear is a United States prison. I want to thank you for the good job. You recently extradited Oviedo Guzman Lopez, El Chapo's son. Thank you very much for that good job.
All right, like what world are we living in, right? Where they're doing a good job? I'm sorry, but like the border situation is totally out of control. We have more and more people coming into this country illegally every day. Do we need to go back to the video out of New York or out of Chicago where residents are flipping out? Or how about the mayor himself, Eric Adams, who's like, this is out of control, who tells us New York City is no longer going to be New York City if they keep sending these migrants to New York City, right? I mean, here we go. Here's the Chicago residents that are totally livid about the whole thing.
I don't want them there. Take them someplace else or send them back to Venezuela. I don't care where they go. This is wrong. You got 73% of the people homeless in this city are black people. What have you done for them?
Yeah, she's not happy.
And let me tell you something, New Yorkers. Never in my life have I had a problem that I did not see an ending to. I don't see an ending to this. I don't see an ending to this. This issue will destroy New York City. Destroy New York City. We're getting 1,000 migrants a month. One
How do you
time
think
we were
Texas
just getting
feels, by the way?
The president has done more to secure the border and to deal with this issue of immigration than anybody else. He really has.
I don't want them there. Take them someplace else or send them back to Venezuela. I don't care where they go.
All right. So you know what? The people are not happy. KJP, you can pretend and say he's done more than anyone, but you got your own Democrat mayor there in New York going, oh my gosh, like, we're kind of screwed here. Like, New York is not going to be New York anymore because you guys can't get a handle on this. You get people in Chicago saying, what the heck? Why are you giving 6 months free hotel to these migrants that are coming across the border along with phones and this, that, and the other? Look, it's totally out of control. You got to ask yourself why. I mean, there's a whole conspiracy thing. We could go down that path, but I'll save that one for another day. I do think it's interesting when you consider China right now and you consider, like, they have a very long memory and they may be like, wow, they did this to us back in the day. I mean, we have a big problem. We have a big problem with this fentanyl addiction. And nobody's doing anything about anything. Thank you very much. I mean, that's what's just so terribly frightening. Hey everyone, Trish Regan here. If you enjoyed that clip, please do me the favor of subscribing to the channel. Just hit that little subscribe button right over there. Did I do that right? Not quite, but you know where it is. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you get the alerts, and I'll see you back on the show.